It work? Let's find out. I think it did work. Fantabulous. Okay, great. Well, neat. I think this will work. Oh, my son's in the background flirting with some girl. Good for him. Alright, how do I fix this chat box? Now that I actually know how to have it exist. Who said they're not happy? Someone said that. Alright, well, let's get down to melting some crayons. I'm working on a vanity piece. Whoop, there's me. I guess what I could do, let's see, I'll move it more this way, maybe. I can squeeze more of my artwork in there. Okay, well, here I am. No, I need to go this way. Ah, that's better. Hey. Workshopping it, figuring it out. Okay, where was I? I think I was working on some shorts action. Let's get some tummy time. What am I gonna use to darken this up? So I drew this out with pencil, but heck, it even seems like pencil has a tendency to get picked up in this method. Like it gets heated up and added to the drawing in some way.
Dad, this is not beautiful blue.
It's not a beautiful blue?
No.
It is too. It's a wonderful blue. She's talking about her cup. My daughter, my youngest daughter's out here. Open it. You gotta bring it over here to me,
Well,
and I'll be happy to help you.
God.
So I'm just melting this guy down. You see it's nice and melted up on the tip of it.
It's not blue.
It is too blue.
No. Open it. Open
Let's just talk about
it.
this. Here.
Try that. It's pink.
Uh-huh.
Yes. You don't wear pink.
I do too wear pink. Pink's a fantastic color.
Don't go on
You don't even know. You don't even know. Pink is a fantastic color.
Don't go
Alright, I was going to pull up the picture of myself. Alright, wonderful stuff. Let's see, it looks like this is supposed to be my hand. So, let's see, that's my thumb right there. I'm just going to throw some color down there. Just as a reminder of where my thumb is. Let's see if I can get it right. What looks like a thumb? Alright, there we go. There goes one thumb. Just a little reminder. Let's see, so that means I think all of this is actually me, for the most part, right through here. I think right through here. This is all my side. Oh man, nothing better than the backing up noise of garbage trucks. It's garbage day down by the creek. Yes, it is. My daughter is getting in on the agreement. I love it. All right, let's say many colors. Well, I'll tell you what, there's a whole bunch of colors to garbages in there, so I bet he does have many colors in there. Hey, good afternoon. It's good to see you. Welcome. I'm over here painting with crayons while my youngest daughter hangs out with me. Baby, we need to charge that one. It's got no charge on. Alright. So right now I got this heated device right here. I'm just melting stuff down with it. It's basically a heating element from a glue gun that I ripped out. Alright, so actually I think most of this is me, and then this part right here is a little blanket I threw down. A little vanity pick. I'm doing kind of what you call a self-portrait, I guess. It's time. No, you just stay out here. Or you gotta go play with your brother. Let's see, do we have a charger out here we can use? Maybe. I think we do somewhere. If you'll be patient. Here, look at this. Ah, right here. Uh-huh.
It can't work
Why?
like that.
Why?
It's not a big one.
It's not a big one?
It is a big one.
Well, then it's gonna work just fine. Watch this. Go sit down over there. Oh no, it won't work with that one. That's for sure. I have a little doodad over here that says it might work though. I'm gonna plug into my computer and let's run it the other direction. Here, go over to your. No, watch out. We got hot tools over here. You know better. She knows better. I've made that established. Here, plug it into this one. Let me see your tablet. Watch this. Is that exciting? Pardon me as I tech support for my kid. I am almost smart enough to help out a toddler with her stuff. Let's see. Oh, look at that. We gotta let it charge though, so it's no battery yet, but it's going. It's back in business.
Daddy, you did it better.
I know.
Mom will be happy you charge my tablet.
She'll be happy? Oh gosh, I hope I made your mom happy by charging up your tablet. That'd be great.
Mom will
Maybe somewhere out there she's feeling a swelling of pride she can't describe.
Mom is very happy.
I don't think I'm nearly this white. Let's get a little touch of white, or I should say this tan, or whatever you call it. My color's not this rich. So I just added a little touch of white, and I'm just going to gently blend this guy in. And it'll lighten my skin tone up, hopefully a little bit. Alright, let's just work this on in. Of course, honestly, depending on what lighting I want to go, I guess I want to go with more of a natural light. It doesn't really matter. Alright, did that help lighten it up at all? That light right behind me I don't think is doing me any favors though. Let's see, how's my hip look?
Behind you.
Someone's calling me?
Mhm.
Hand me my phone. I don't see it out here.
Now,
Oh wait, it's right next to me. I'm using it to look at my picture. No one's calling me. Not me, young lady.
yes it is.
No, not me.
Yes it
Not me. Nope.
is. Your dad.
Oh, well, thank you. I don't know why this, of all things, is my favorite tool for you to run around with, but thanks for once again returning it to me. Let's see. So, let's keep blending. All right, there we go. I think that's looking pretty good so far. So far, so good. Alright, so what do I need to do next? I'm gonna need... Let's see. Oh man, I can't wait to get to some of this landscape stuff I planned for the background. All this stuff needs to be skin toned. How does that wrist go? That, so I can really push this color all the way back. Basically shoot up until about my armpit. So now, man, all this color underneath is getting picked up in this moist, this heated up crayon. It's just getting picked up, and it's kind of almost in a way building up a basic shadow for me, which is funny enough. I guess I'm glad I loosely shaded in some of these dark areas. I don't know. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll be a good thing. Maybe so. We'll find out. Hopefully it'll work. I've never painted myself shirtless before, so this will be a fun experiment if anything. Hopefully I can make myself look okie dokie and actually like myself, most importantly. The hardest thing about portraits. My wife's really good at portraits. She's just got a knack. I gotta really focus. I guess she's just more of a natural than I am. Braver than me at portraits, I guess you could say. Alright. just coming in here. I'm not even really mixing all that many colors. There's some basic pencil lead on the canvas at this point, and that's kind of all that I got on there for this exact second. Let's see. Yeah, just like that. Let's add another layer of just a fresh one color right there. Keep that area a little bit brighter. Let's do the same thing right there. I think that's a bright spot right there. Actually, all the bright spots are near the top, so we don't want these to mix in too much. Maybe I'll come in here with a brighter color to lighten those up some. Maybe just a touch of... Actually, we should clean this thing off. This guy's getting dirty. This one is getting dirty. Alright, bright spot on the top. I think that's where we said all this good lighter areas are touching. A little bit darker on the bottom. Alright, let's see, is that showing up at all? And let's grab some of this mystery color. It's got a pinch of purples and browns. Just a little bit, because a bit of a shadow cast right there. Let's see, and it kind of points at my belly button. What, baby? Alright, let's see. Well, I'm in alright shape, but I'm not quite as ripped as maybe it looks at times because I worked through this. But so I'm going to try to make some of this a little bit more subtle as we go along. I mean, I've worked hard, but I don't want to give myself too much credit. Yeah, baby. What's up? Let's see. A little dark spot right through here that we can work in. Like, loves ice cream? Well, diner dudes? I hear it right now. You got it playing in the background for me. It's little kid shows today. That's the order of the day for you, huh? I'm doing a good job. Let's see. I see shadows all throughout here. Alright, so let's do some measurements. Got my hip, and then things get dark right through here. So let's build up this dark shadow near my thumb. I think that'll help me see things a little bit. So thumb goes like that, and honestly, you can kind of see it up against me. Maybe like that. You know what? That's a good shadow. I like that shadow color. Thumb goes like that. Let's see. Catches a little bit of one of my ribs. Keeps going down, 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 down. This is the couch area, I think, right? Well, shoot, this dark color actually wraps around the thumb. There's some blanket there. Like that, maybe. I'm figuring this shadow out one little tiny guess at a time. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and extend it out some. Let's play around. Alright, so let's see. We have to bounce some of these out now. Where's my flesh tone? Right here, she says. Thanks, Hazy. I found it. We'll give you credit for that. Alright, so I just need to blend this back. This is all part of me, so I need to have it kind of have that look. So I'm going to work this color. It's a pretty dang purple, huh? We can really just, as long as I'm patient, I can move all this color up. It'll help inform some of the other shadows that I've got built up over here. And it'll also help kind of soften this edge up. 'Cause there's a lot of good purple over here. We need to start moving around. Soften it up as it goes out. Just building up some of these shadows off in the distance too. All that little purple, even if it's very subtle, will really help start informing all these shadows are a part of the same person and they belong together. And that little bit of shadow that's down here, you know, it also kind of lives up here a little bit and forms this guy up north.
There's a little bit more video.
It's okay. A little bit more video sounds good, right?
A little bit more, Daddy.
So, we're just coming in here and softly blending up and out. You know, letting those layers play together, softening. Getting that nice kind of like smooth flesh consistency.
Well, it's painting today.
We're painting every day if we can get away with it, right, Hazel?
I think you can paint today.
So let's see, if that's my rib cage, this shadow that I'm seeing on myself goes pretty much all the way down. Okay, let's see. There is kind of a shadow right there, so I'm gonna just keep dipping into this purple I've already made. We're just gonna build them up slow, no rush. Kind of saying this spot's a little bit darker, this spot's a little bit lighter. You know, this spot pops up, this spot goes back. That's how all this shadowing goes. And I'm seeing, maybe that's the thumb. There's a little bright spot right here where my rib comes in. So let's go ahead and keep working this shadow over here, because this shadow's gonna, well, it's so dang strong, it's gonna tell us a story a lot about what's going on through here. I'm trying to figure out my rib cage at the moment. Get some of that purple moving. Let's see, is that looking right? Alright, so the heat of this tool really just helps blend so much of this stuff together. Okay, well shoot, that's looking alright. Let's grab some more of this purple and we're gonna build right here. Just heat it on up, get a little tip of it, and all these little subtle layers will really start to show up as we go along. Well shoot, that's kind of showing up alright as it is. Alright, so we got, let's see, this line for my chest, and it kind of curves up through here. I think I was using mystery color, right? Oh god, I love me some mystery color. So let's see, curves up, and you know, kind of like this. A little touch of some flesh color, and we're just gonna start building up. So this area is a little bit more compressed. Alright, I'm gonna throw a big old chunk of flesh color right there.
Her shoes on.
Whose shoes on?
Mommy's shoes.
Well, Mommy didn't wear those shoes today, did she?
No. I didn't wear all her shoes.
Alright, so I have a little shadow that goes almost straight up my sternum. And all this kind of gets shadowy. So we'll work that in a second. We're just going to spread this flesh tone around. I still think it needs to be brightened up. I might come in here with some white in a second and start shaping that out some. Oh man, I just burnt my palm. I know better. And yet here I am. Still burning my stuff. Alright, and then it comes around like that. Doo-doo-doo. Get out of there, little extra wax. This is a fun little painting. A vanity piece. I haven't done a self-portrait. My wife did one of me. I thought I might do something a lot sillier. My wife is the serious artist in the family, and she is just beyond talented. I'm just constantly blown away by the work that she does. Alright, let's see. And there's going to be a highlight right through here where it's a little bit brighter. There goes a kitty cat mowing in the background. Alright, and let's see. This pet goes like that. Alright, move this over. Bananas are the best. Let's see, this is all me too right through here. So this is going to be my bicep right here. Alright, this is all shadow. I love how that just picks up on that color I already put down and just, they get married up together. And this is going to be brighter flesh tone, and right above this is going to be a slight shadow too. Oh, some of that extra color. Maybe I'll draw a dinosaur in the background. I always wanted to be a paleontologist when I was a kid. I wanted to dig up dinosaur bones before I wanted to draw pretty pictures. Well, I'd say pretty pictures is probably a lot easier work. Alright, here's my nipple. Alright, this is going well. And this is all bicep right here. Just lay down some color. Oh, you're erasing my shadow, Mr. Flesh Tone. We're just adding and building. This is a big old painting. It's an 18 by 24. If you don't know, I usually stream smaller content, but I thought I might do like a little series out of this guy. Okay, you know, I'm resting my hand actually on the painting. It's okay. If you ever seen a candle wax dry, it takes about the same amount of time for this painting style to dry. At least how I got it rigged up anyways. Let's see. Alright, so I'm catching a bunch of light right here. And there's a bit of a shadow right through there, but that's because of my arm. Go ahead and indicate that. My arm is right here. I have this doodled out real light. Nothing super detailed. Yes, baby girl. Yeah, I really don't think it stopped if you're asking me. Shoot. Let's see. It looks like there's some real hard shadow in here. Let's grab that mystery color. We'll throw it back in. Why the heck not? Why the heck not? Okay, here we go. Mystery color. Oh, this one's got a pinch more brown to it. Fascinating. Let's just build that shadow up a little bit. Alright, and let's see. I see that it goes up. I'm just touching a whole bunch of different spots. Just a little bit right through here. Alright, well, we're getting somewhere, I think. Let's see. And this shadow, we're going to work it out. Let's see. It's a little dark right there, and all this is kind of shadowed in as well. And that's a shadow, but not nearly as bright. So we're just going to let it play a little bit with these colors down here. Because up here is actually a lot lighter. Let's just put some good old fresh color right there. Alright, looks good. And that's pretty much straight right there. Okay, well, shoot. This is coming along pretty quick. Who knows? We might have this done sooner than I thought. This is coming along so great. I spent a lot more time sketching this out than I normally do. Like I said, vanity piece. I wanted to gold blue myself, I guess. So this actually goes down like that a bit more than I think I had it. Working these shadows back and forth. Boy, this is a classic. April's and Banane's hazel. Let's see, and this shadow really tapers off right when it gets started. Oh, there's some boogery color on there. We'll just work it down. It's okay. No mistakes here. All right. Alright, just trying to come in here and blend in some of these colors, soften them up. Really get some of these shadows right, because vanity, like I said. Alright, let's see. I'm going to lighten you up or work you in a little bit more. Maybe we'll start building a little something over here too. With, so I see that's a big old glob on it. And I work out, but I do not necessarily work out super duper hard, so I'd like to say I am very modestly in shape. Definitely not going to win any like fitness contests. In fact, I tried to at my job and I came in second place. The nurse lost more weight than me. Oh well. Oh man, alright, looks good. So, pick up that little line right there. Let's get this guy a little here. Okay, it's starting to get there. We're building up skin tones and all sorts of stuff. And I really want this kind of line that I had initially to be a lot more subtle. I don't want it quite so dark. There's not like some deep valley in between my abs. And my wife will laugh at me if I get it too wrong. She's like, hey, you wish. Maybe not. Maybe she'd be like, oh, perfect. Alright, so we're getting there. That's just a little bird tweeting Hazel. It's okay. They don't mind the rain so much. No. Let's see. Actually, this really goes up like that. So that top one would probably sit like something like that. That bottom one. And they're more compressed on this side. Let's go ahead and get this last one in here too. We'll just go ahead and cut all this in. And there's no little line right here. I don't know why I have a little spot right there, but we're gonna kill that one. Alright, how am I going to brighten you up? Let's get some white in that skin. Maybe even like a touch of yellow to brighten me up a bit. I don't think my skin's quite that pink. No. But it's a good start. Very good start. And there's a little light streak that goes on my chest across like that. There's some blue in them hills. Not what I intended. Oh well. Sneaky devil. You sneaky blue. Get out of there. We'll just go ahead and scrape them on up. Maybe a little over there. What's so funny, Hazel? Did you find some shorts that you like? You know what? That blue's going to act like a nice little shadow. Let's go ahead and just move them on over. We'll soften this guy up with it. You know, there's still a little bit of light. Maybe we'll still get that light effect that we want after all. As long as we're patient with these shadows. As long as we're patient. Alright, so I'm going to say Mr. Rib. Alright, just getting some of these colors in here, lighten them up a little bit. Kids have some interesting issues in these shows. Let's see. Alright, we're just building and pushing. So like, yeah, with these colors, if it's not exactly in the right spot, sometimes you get it hot, you can just corral it into the right spot. Very handy stuff. And I got both of these things in my hand. I'm just lightly touching them and dropping some more color, coming back. So I don't want quite that much of a hard line right here between these two muscles. Because it's actually pretty much like a softer shadow through here. This is actually really good practice because I haven't done nearly enough people or any kind of work that requires any significant detail. So this will be a fun little challenge in and of itself. Maybe it'll be my venue into doing more portraits like the missus. Let's see.
You should be comforting your sister. When someone is sad, they need someone to help make them feel better. Go and give your sister a hug.
Alright, so I'm taking all this fun color. Let's just move it. I need all this stuff to be kind of like the same shadow color. So I'm really heating it up now. We're going to move it on down closer to my hip. Because that's all shadowed too. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it curves in kind of like that. You love me. I love you, girl. You are too amazing. Yeah, you turn the light on. Yeah. We survived it though, didn't we, huh? Alright, just coming in here and blending it out some. I think that line, let's see, this one right here looks good. This one right here is too harsh. And this is coming off. My rib comes like that and kind of disappears into the shadowed area. Back what we can do is push this color just a little bit down and in, and that'll tell people, hopefully, it goes back in there a little bit, but stops and gets lost a little bit. It's starting not raining. It's lightening up a little bit, isn't it? Finally. There goes the train, too. Lonesome train. That'd be good to do a little fun train robbery kind of painting. Alright, let's soften this line. And you know what? This whole area is kind of shadowed right through here a little bit. Alright, so we causing all sorts of just little variations and shadows. I'm just going to work them and blend them in. Where's my nipple on this side? Let's just give it a little indication. What color should I use? Use a little red and a little bit this tan color. Hopefully that's not too much. Ooh, that's a hot nipple. That's way too hot. Who has a nipple that red, Luke? You're silly. Get all so wet. I'm gonna use this red to fill out some of this stuff. You know what I need to do? Come right back on top of it with my flesh tone. We'll pull it on back. And we'll use some of this red to heat up some of these shadows. Because you honestly can't hardly even see it over there, so we don't even need to have it that defined at all. I'm just going to use all the neighborhood colors to kind of like blend it back and make it more subtle. It is not even really that important when it comes to this shadow situation. Honestly, my armpit shadow runs right up into it. Oh, we're just coming in here and kind of maybe balance out that nipple situation I just caused myself. Alright, so this is a pretty hard light. I'm going to just let this come right on top. It looks like this light on my chest actually comes on through like that. And then back up, I think, once my arm gets to it. So, look at that, all that nipple I built gone. It just turned it into kind of an interesting warm shadow. Nope, still dirty. Let's go. We're just getting all this color and we're just pushing it on into like right about the arm, and then arm pulls back that way. Let's get a little bit more fresh color right here. Brighten this area up some. And then straight back. Pushing and pulling shadows, man. Well, that's not looking so bad. I think this line here is still pretty harsh. We're going to have to come back in here and probably just touch on it every now and then. However, I will say that I do have a belly button. Let's go knock it in. Okay, touch of that. Let's see. There it is. There it goes. Alright, well shoot, this is starting to look alright. And let's get a touch. Well, I keep making the hottest, bloodiest nipples I've ever seen. Is this a movie? I don't know what you're watching.
I'm watching this birdie and the spider.
Might be onto something soon. Yeah, that was a neat little crack of thunder. Alright, let's push some of that new color back. I ended up getting just a red and a little tan. I just had to believe for a second. Add a little bit of flesh tone to it to kind of bring it on in. Well, I know it worked for that side, so we'll save that idea for this side too. Let's see. I'm going to push this shadow. It's drying up.
Drying up. Where are we
The world is drying up. Well, the flood is over, huh? What do you think, Hazel? This thing is starting to come along. It actually kind of looks like my body a little bit. Not too bad. You said yeah. Let's see. This guy's got a little bit too dark right there. Yeah?
Look at them. They're going to be bad guys.
Oh, really? All this over here. We're just gonna make little subtle, all those weird stringy muscle doodads I got. Let's see. I think that's looking good because he's right here. I don't really have a strong definition, just a slight little crease right through here. Nothing dramatic, so we really don't want to put too much into it. It looks like right there. Right there. Oh, you know what? That got it. And I'm seeing a bright spot that comes right from the knuckle of my thumb out. Maybe because we're like that, straight. I dropped something. Oh, mystery chunk. Don't want to lose that guy. I stinking love this thing. Oh, look at it. I love it. It's just got the most amazing random assortment. It's colors all up inside of it. You want to see? Look at this guy. Look at it. Isn't that neat? No, I don't want you holding it. You'll run away with it. I know you, young lady. I know you all too well. Alright, so let's work some of these shadows in together. Make these all nice and smooth. All Mr. Thumb shadows right through here. Curve these back around. Just to start adding a little subtlety to these shadows. Nothing too harsh because we just want it to have the vague impression that light's getting through there. Alright, so this shadow is actually comes up kind of like that. Let's see, how's that looking? And then it's kind of the same up through here. Let's smooth this on out.
Dad, why are you trying?
What am I drawing? This time, young lady, it would be myself. Isn't that silly?
What are you drawing?
What am I drawing? I'm drawing myself. Like I said, Daddy's being silly.
Are you making a big foot?
Am I making what?
This picture is nice. You're making a doggy?
Is it a doggy? Not quite a doggy. Oh, right. Looks good. Come in here and let's right through there. It curves up. Softly, 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 softly working these colors together. Let's see. And this little shadow curves just shy of Nippletown. Nippletown. And it curves up right here a little bit, not too much. Let's soften that just by letting this heat blend these two together. You know, soften a lot of this actually. There's some pretty hard textures that are causing all sorts of funny little light situations. And while the texture in these things is awesome, at this exact moment I'm looking more for the right light. You know what? You know what? This little bright section actually somehow catches some light right under my rib and it goes all the way back. So we're just going to grab this light color. We're going to move it on in. Let's see. Oh, very subtle. Very nice. Alright, same thing with this one. I think I'm going to push this one back just a little bit. That's not going to do it. There we go. Just working it back. Let's see. I don't want that shadow doesn't quite jump up quite that high. Let's get some more flesh tone in there. We'll keep playing. Alright, just a little bit more right here. And we're going to blend this shadow down some. We got look a little happy with that one. A little too happy. Alright, let's see. So the chest does catch some light on the top and it is a little shadier on the bottom, so I think some of this color actually right here is working better than I looked at first glance. Fantastic. Oh, this is going to be a little fun one right through here too. On my shoulder. Like that. And it looks like it's probably one smooth color. There's an interesting bright shadow through there, so that'll be fun to play with. I'm just going to put a whole bunch of white right on top of that area. A little accent right there. My arm come down through like this. We got a nice shadow already built up from my drawing earlier. And what it does, it looks like just past the pec. Right where these two, I think, want to run into each other. Right through there. And we're going to spread all this other color out just to get my arm filled in. This is all very samey color, but we're going to fix that in a second. Just a second. That's okay. It's all gonna make sense in just a moment. Oh shoot. Look at that. So I'm seeing that this guy right here comes up a little bit. That's still good. We need this to be actually a lot darker because that's getting way into my armpit town. So we want to make sure that this whole little area gets pushed back pretty nice and dark. Like I said, I'm just using this chunk of mystery color to build it out. It's just general colors mixed together, and if you didn't know, when that all blends up, it kind of gets this neutral kind of mud color. Is my phone buzzing? No. It's this one. I don't use that number anymore. Alright, this is going fantastic. Just like this. Let's see, and right through there, and then we want this thing curving down. We're gonna get a little bit more of it. We're gonna start in that armpit. We're gonna continue to work our way out, and that's how we're gonna get all these great little, subtleties. Just put that dark in there, push it on out. So it's all hot wax, so. You can let it cool down a little bit. You heat it up, move it around. It's just very versatile. I see there's some very subtle. This has got kind of like a Zeus look to it almost. Unintended. Hilarious. Well, my hair's not white, so hopefully when I get to the face I can capture enough of what makes me me that we can figure it out. That, I don't think a lot of that's hair. I got big hair if you can't tell. While it's in its ponytail, but it's there and it's substantial, typically. Let's see, right through there. And that's a lot of shadow up through here. That's fine. We're just locking in. Actually, there's a little bit of hair right there, so you can't even see through that. But I want to say my hair goes all the way up to right through here. Why not? Well, we're starting to get some action up here. Throw some fresh color down, because some of these shadows aren't quite ready to look like that yet, so.
Daddy, there are puppies in the store.
There's puppies in the store.
Is there?
Some stores.
Huh?
Depends on the store.
Huh?
The puppy dog store for sure.
I don't know puppy dog store. You want come with me?
Oh man, you'll have to talk to your mama. That's more of her game, and I'm not super thrilled about the idea of more dogs at this house, personally. All right, shoot, that's going well. All right, so this shadow is a little bit bigger through here. How am I gonna do my chest hair? That might be a last thing we focus on, I guess. Alright, so let's build out this shadow because it looks like I got kind of a boobie. Right there. That's all armpit. And we're going to do the same thing right here. We're just going to... That's all armpit. We're going to say that shadow. What's behind my arm? A blue blanket. Let's just go ahead and remember this guy for later. Where's a nice blue? There's a blue. This is all blue blanket back here. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that nice? It's going to frame out that area. We got all those warm colors in there. Yellows and browns and reds that I put in those shadows. This is really just going to look right. So right next to it. Run this color right up to the edge. Woo! There we go. There's a little blankie there. If you didn't know, you know now. All right. Let's see, Blankie Town.
What did you say? Dad, what I'm doing? I'm doing a slip-flop baby.
Are you? Let's throw some of this blue over here too.
I'm doing a slip-flop baby again.
Swish wash baby.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing. I just singing a slip-flop baby.
Just singing the flip flop baby. Alright, so this is all gonna be blue blanket.
Howdy.
You're so silly.
What's going on?
Wonderful blue blanket hanging off the side over here. And it kind of, let's say from like right here, there's a little divot there. I think that was meant for blanket. And it comes around like this. And then in and off the edge with the other blanket. Let's see, where did I draw these knuckles? I think they're like that. My hand is over in this area and I don't want to forget about it. Alright, well we're starting to get some shape and intrigue going. So I might jump on a Reddit later, do some more work there if I get the chance. This curls off underneath, and then this one right here is going to go right over all of that. Well, this has been a pretty good experience so far. 18 by 24, full color. Alright, and this blanket's gonna go in there. Let's get a nice dark. Let's play with some purple for that shadow in there. just so we can remember it for later. We're going to build in a nice good old chunk of purple. And that's going to tell us this blanket right here is underneath. Just like that. Just like that. Spread it out nice and thin. Maybe it catches the light right there. And then this purple, we're going to keep burning it down. Cut this jacket off. We don't need it anymore, and it's getting in the way. Ah, it's free. Free! Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and finish this one out. Let's just say this one's going to run all the way off the page. That's where it goes. I wonder if I could, like, weave this fresh ink right here. I might not even need any color. I might just need to do a little weaving motion. Alright, we're going to come in here. I'm going to smooth all this out, actually. We'll just decide about it later. Twisty Howdy? Alright, shoot. Can I zoom out anymore? Or are we at max zoom? We are max zoom. I forget how big this thing is. Usually I got so much more room to play with. Alright, rib right through here. It's pretty dark. Let's soften this one up. The more I go back over it, the more it'll blend with the colors around it. And I got a little rag to the side of me that I'm kind of coming back and forth on to wipe on. Same thing with this. I want to soften this one up some. I don't want quite such a hard line for my ribs. Let's see. My ugly ribs. My ribs have been beaten to heck through because I played hockey so much. They're by no means their original shape. Some of them have a little bit more character to them. Alright, well shoot, how long have we been going for at this point? Let's double check. Alright, I have no idea. Let's check the YouTube stars. Alright. Looks good. Okay. I'm gonna say I have no idea. How do you tell how long you've been on? Well, either which way. We'll close it off here. I'm gonna jump back and forth between Reddit and this, and we'll just have fun with this for as long as I can get away with it. It all kind of depends on these kids. Alright, it's been fun. Another successful stream. Let's close it off here. We'll upload this, and hopefully y'all can catch me back on Reddit. I'll be on the artist studio probably in a little while. Yes, please do end.